Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We've got ourselves a bit of a mystery on our hands. So, let's first refresh my memory. Murdered settler, Dantoonie. You have been approached by a Jedi, Buluk, who requires your assistance in resolving a complicated crime he has encountered. Excuse me. He hopes your understanding of human nature can clarify the contradictory statements of the witnesses at the scene. Alright. I vaguely remember when he said something about, I think a settler was shot or something? Here he is. Kaldar Netic. Body of Kaldar Netic, who was apparently shot from behind with a blaster.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Buluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here in Dantoonie. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Kaldar Netic, Ricard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
Oh, a crime-solving droid. What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about these planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright. So we know he was shot, what, 3 hours ago in the back? Everyone's advised to carry a weapon because of the calf hounds, but the calf hounds themselves didn't murder him because calf hounds don't use blasters. Alright, Handon Gould.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Buluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Ricard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Kaldar lying on the ground, dead.
Go on.
And I saw Ricard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Ricard so I can get on with my day.
Alright. What's your story, Ricard?
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Ricard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Irias when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Kaldar's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Well, they don't have, any love for each other, apparently. Sounds like they know each other.
Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright, I keep getting stuck on stuff. There he is.
Pakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulira Kimpaija, Slimapoduama?
Tell me what happened here.
Runda di Hotonga kun Hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tonking ba nunotek. Togning chatukune mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpada bonkwaleo gondonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching pala mule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
I want to discuss the murder.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotak. Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Takum just tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Jedabada wana nidibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulira. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
Well, I don't know if Handon's lying about anything, but we do know Rickard is lying.
Akupa chekopa. Gino mulira kimpaija. Slimo podwama.
It was cloudy. There was no sun glare.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbis chang ba mulira. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
All right. Let's go back with Rickard since he was lying.
So, what do you want to know?
Oh, Luke said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slimeball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those calf hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
Ah, please. Jeez. So, what do you want to know?
Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
That's all for now.
Right.
Alright, so he said he sprained his ankle. Let's see what Handon has to say.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
All right, information droid.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gold. Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Really? They sent a Jedi out for a barroom brawl? Seems a bit excessive. I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
I like how he's like, I wasn't stalking him. It's like, no one accused you of stalking him. Very suspicious. All right, Ricard, let's see what you have to say.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Oh, okay. He said Garang
Is there
6.
any other information you need?
Spaceport.
According to the...
Okay.
Is there...
So... Alright, let's talk to Boluk now.
Hakupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kempaija, Slimopodwama?
I want to discuss the murder.
Runda di Hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimopodona, rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tunking ba nunotek, tukning chatukun ne mulerabes.
In this case, I'd say Handon is lying.
Hakupa chekopa? Gino mulera kempaija, Slimopodwama?
He knew his wife was cheating on him.
Takum just takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shat pakat. No Namapaole Rachikun.
Oh yeah, this is basically Baby's first CSI game, which I actually kind of miss those. I should see if I can find a copy and get it working. That'd be a challenge though, because I think they use Macromedia Flash to do like some of the animations or something. Anyways.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found at the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So he says it didn't belong to Calder. Oh, right, the murderer dude. Hello, Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right now?
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report of Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Alright, nope, that's good.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Missing for over a week, yet he didn't have time to file a missing weapon report.
How can I be of further assistance? That Harbor, even in, I would most, how can I?
Okay, we can't press him on that right now. Alright, then let's talk to Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
That's all for now?
Right.
Alright.
Ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandektik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule tonke.
I don't know why he thinks I'm trying to leave.
Hakupa chekopa. Gino mulera kenpaija. Slimopo duama.
I want to discuss the murder.
Hakupa chekopa. Gino mulera kenpaija. Slimopo duama.
Lasser's Handens, but he lied about it being stolen.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Mucho shak bakant. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Alright, back to the droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured? Want to ask you something else? You wanted to kill Calder for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh, my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife, right under my nose, no less. But as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Alright. Rickard?
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
That's all for now.
Right.
Alright, let's go back to Bullock.
Hakupa chekopa. Gino mulera kenpaija. Slimopo duama.
I want to discuss the murder.
Tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Shoni yon tunjiji idadwana. Kapavolpa muji gumana.
It didn't belong to the victim.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mulerabes.
It's Handon's blood.
Hakupa chekopa. Gino mulera kenpaija. Slimopo duama.
He's clutching his side.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukun ne mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak talea. Ta kunjus takmiki grabelmoglo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bolawana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mulerabes.
No, they are both guilty.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abom sha umnina. Wanga kun bez king balemuraya. Shoni yon tun chichi idadwana. Kapabol pa muji gumana.
Now this one, I didn't really dig into this. I kind of wish I had, because I remember they had an argument in the bar now, because I couldn't, but I can't remember what they were arguing about. And of course I can't access my message log here. But I'm thinking, obviously, he was not also having an affair with Handon's wife. I think it's going to be Rickard thought Calder was cheating, or he wanted to rob Calder. I'm trying to... Because, I mean, we can't just say, I have a hunch. Trying to look back on... on the discussion here. Yeah, they got into a drunken altercation. I think I'm just going to say he thought he was being cheated. So, Rickard thought Calder was cheating him in business.
Ta kunjus tak miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pamule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodunga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Ta kumjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbis. Mule rabes. Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwalea gandona chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis ba mulera.
Well done. I'm impressed. I'm not sure I could have done as well.
Achuta. Wonga kumbis dolpi kikuliana. Dong patugas maktelea.
So the reason I said both there was, I mean, obviously, Handon was pretty obvious at that point. You know, he had his blood on the weapon. Yeah, definitely had a reason to kill him. Hey, we leveled. I really hate that it seems to do. Is it just? Oh, because I didn't hit the Windows button. Whatever. Anyways, we're going to level up attribute. Haha. Intelligence. There, now we have a +2, so we should get. Yes, we got 2 skill points. So now we can basically use the other one for. Um. Which would be the best one? Let's see, I should be level. Yeah, ideally, I would put points into repair, but I can't. I don't think it's really worth it at. Yeah, I could only get 4 points into repair if I tried. So. Probably. Well, persuade for sure. Probably awareness. I'd like to put more in stealth, but I think it's just going to have to be awareness. Because I got to think there's going to be moments when you're on your own. And in that case, I think awareness is probably the best option for us there. But hey, at least now we get 2 skill points for as much good as that does us. As far as powers go, we can use Force Shield to get a little more defense. There we go. But yeah, so I mean, Handon was pretty obvious. Brickard was a bit trickier, but he was trying to downplay like the troubles in his relationship because he knew that could potentially, incriminate him. And he, perhaps most importantly, he lied about the sun being in his eyes, and he would have no reason to do that unless he wanted to make it seem like, oh yeah, I was shooting at an areas, and then I found there was a person there instead. To try to give him the plausible deniability that maybe they could knock it down the manslaughter. It was an accident. But I mean, otherwise there'd be no reason for him to do that. So it looks like all that's left to do now is to investigate the ruins. So we are going to do that. Yeah. I think that's over this way. We shall see. Okay, we got a calf hound. Whee! I do like being able to stun them. Alright. Let's see if I can do, where did he go? Oh, dang it, he got behind us.
Take that.
There we go. I was trying to get behind, like circle around and get behind him so I could jump into his back, but, and possibly get that extra damage roll I can get from hitting targets from behind, but I couldn't find him, and that's because he outcircled me. All right, here's the grove. Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, she's locked. Interesting. Okay. Well, I need to pull you all away from here so I can
Sure.
resume walking as the main character here. So, do that. And in this case, we're just going to head straight north because I do believe... Oh, I passed it. There we go. I think it was in the northern map. I suppose we should do our job and make the planes a bit safer for...
You'll pay.
Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. We'll make the planes a bit safer for all the settlers. Oh, didn't get to use my jump attack. That's okay though.
So be it.
Great, and now I can't move him. That's fine. Let's see, these are Metalli grounds. So yeah, we want to go north again to the courtyard.
Yes?
And with this, yeah, we just followed around to the strange ruins. Which these must be it, since they're the only ruins here. There we go. Hey, and I can even still move. Alright. Now we'll see if the game will let us in. Hey, it just works this time. Well, that's an ominous looking room. Anyways. Got some banners back there, I see. And more empty stone rooms. But for what purpose could they be? Actually, I would kind of like to know the actual purpose of this installation. Alright, well, let's open the door. Oh, hello.
Sharji King Watawama Mulira. Yuma Lifba Ak Inkokun. Da Huba Botenya Go Juju Biti. Jas Grokito Patslimo.
What language is that? What are you trying to say? Estel, do you have any idea what the droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantoonie be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Are you some type of guardian? How long have you been here?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Who are these builders you keep talking about?
These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Maybe the builders refers to the Sith. Have you seen a builder recently? What is the Star Forge? But what is it? What does it do?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Where can we find the Star Forge?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi over there? How can I prove myself worthy?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Alright, so the ancient droid wasn't too terribly helpful. But we did get some information. Oh, he had nothing, I guess. That or I took it. So I guess we'll start with this door. All right. Let's try this. Nope, he just doesn't want to jump at him. All right. Okay, this is not working, and I can't move. Can I move her? Okay. Ancient terminal.
There, take that.
Attempt the slight. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life, and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. Computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen.
The Force fights with me.
Retrieve your datapad. Datapad seems to be locked into the ancient computer. Does not budge. Press the button. Press. Alright. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle. The machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation, complete language analysis, complete. Continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. I suppose oceanic. Planetary type conducive to life. Additional seed world types. Grassland. And arboreal. Breaking life seal.
That hurt. I bet.
Oh, they are really not making any progress at all. All right, well, is it gonna follow us or?
No one's gonna see this mission.
There we go. So I think we could definitely do this better. Okay, ooh, do not want to delete. All right, so let's reload. It seems to have some sort of energy shield on it. So what I can do here, I'm kind of curious if I can do it, is let's switch this out for our sound dampening unit. And now let's turn stealth on. Because I basically want to do recon. So these must be the banners of the Eternal Empire or whatever it's called. Nope. Can't fit through that gap. All right. We can get some items from the wreckage. As much as I want to defeat this Guardian droid, let's get the information first. All right. Talk to the ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent, its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. The computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. Small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Yosuke Jufs Oiwin Sohos Itsuka. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Continue. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. So, arboreal, planetary type conducive to life, additional seed world types. Oceanic, planetary type conducive to life, additional seed world type. Grassland, planetary type conducive to life, breaking life seal. Ah! Okay, we're done. Oh, really? Can we? All right. Well. Let's see if we can at least buff everyone. I don't think it has a rear. Ion grenade. Are the ion grenades damaging me? Kind of wish I had taken a destroyed droid power. All right, let's see. What does Bastila have for powers? Here. Oh, she can stun droid. Okay. So let's try this. All right, so
Sure.
or shield, or shield. Did you? I don't think he put his. Okay. Night speed. And then she can do.
What can I do?
Her night speed. And now we're just going to have her.
What?
You
Yeah?
get close and just do sniper shots.
Sure.
Is she still? No.
I'm here.
Sure.
Okay, he's using the bad move.
You cannot win.
There we go. Now we're having some luck. So I was thinking, even for like ion grenades, they were just not doing enough damage to it. So, there, now I can actually move again. We can get those. I'll go through this. I'm not going to read it again, just because I've read it twice now. There we go. We broke the life seal. I'm a little disappointed I can't loot him, too. And,
What can I do?
Sure.
let's top everyone off here. And let's just save.
If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in the proving grounds to the east and west before these doors will open.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for a message because it said life seal broken. So I assume this is going to be the death seal or something like that. All right, everyone. Come back this way.
I'm here.
Burn another cure. as I saw, and we're going to wait for her force points to regen.
Sure.
We are going to take buffs. There we go. There we go. That's a decent chunk of damage.
What can I do?
All right. You do that, and you do that.
What can I do?
There we go.
Yes?
So we're at least able to mess with it a good deal. There we go. I bet this is the exact reason why she has that ability to make this part bearable. Ancient terminal. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Talk to the computer. Computer goes silent, its screen blank. Alright, insert the data pad. Talk to the computer. Alright, interrogate, whatever. Directive to question, or questioning directive. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Well, desert, planetary type conducive to death, additional seed world types. Volcanic, planetary type conducive to death, additional seed world type. Barren, planetary type conducive to death, breaking death seal. Wow, it really was the death seal, huh? More flags. No loot on this side. I mean, I guess that's fair. This is the death side, so. Yeah. Alright. Let's talk to the ancient droid again. I'll be going now. I'm just gonna say, I don't think anyone good has ever designed a droid or robot whose legs end in points like that. Just saying. Oh. I guess we proved ourselves worthy. Anything in here? Nope. Well, hello there.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
I still don't understand about the Starforge. What does it do?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and Hizmanan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds will have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Item received. What item did we get? Blaster pistol? I don't know. But we got what we needed. And Nemo, the fact that you couldn't stealth past that robot is embarrassing. He didn't even die in that room. He died out here. So who the hell killed him out here? Because those robots weren't, or the droids weren't moving. Whatever. We're just gonna head back. Oh, I suppose they want to level up. Alright, skills. Awareness, stealth. Security. Computer use. Demolitions. Beats, she has the next level sneak attack. Let's give her blaster pistol focus. And then Bastila, we'll give her free injury and awareness as far as powers go. Disable droid. That ended up being very critical. So she's gonna, probably we're gonna make her our anti-droid Jedi. So now we can go back to the Enclave. Alright, this is getting a little tedious. Alright.
Huh?
This is the map with the, okay, yeah, it is. And to make sure. Switching the mission here just because Dak can't move anymore. I think we're gonna leave him be for now. Because I know last time we looked, he didn't really have anything that was I was interested in that we could afford. And yeah, we don't exactly have prison key. This key opens the holding cell in the Sandral state. Okay. Wow, her defense is 27. I think mine is nowhere near that. Yeah, 23. Now, it can probably exceed that once you add in all the... Once you add in, like, all the bonuses from his Jedi powers, but those only last a little while. Which is annoying, especially if a fight's going to last longer than that. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I still don't understand this bond of ours.
Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship. Is this some kind of clumsy come-on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, you're going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
I can do both, but okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a smuggler before I joined the fleet.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Dorelia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Okay. Bastila. Because of the bond you and Bastila share, she is extremely interested in learning more about your character. However, you get the sense there's something she isn't telling you. All right, I still can't move. All right. Well, we'll go report our findings to the Jedi Council, and that'll probably be it for the day then. Because I imagine that's going to be a conversation. Yeah, just straight through.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the star forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this star forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The star forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The star forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the star forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the star forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantoonie will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Alright. Quest for the Star Forge. Jedi Council has instructed you to seek out the ancient star maps scattered about the galaxy in the hopes of uncovering the location of the mysterious Star Forge, as Revan and Malak did before you. And then we have a new quest for Juhani. The Jedi Council has said that you will be accompanied by Juhani, a young Cathar Jedi. She seems to be still troubled by her emotions. Perhaps in time you can help her. Also, I would like to point out that in the, it took hours, maybe even days, of deliberations by this council over the information we presented them to basically come up with the same course of action we already pretty much figured out. So, so much for the wisdom of the Jedi Council. I know this is the B team, but still. In any event, this seems like a good place to stop for the day, so next time we're actually going to finally get off this planet. So, that being said, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.